So if you're a restaurant owner doing any type of advertising on Facebook or Instagram, I have a great video to share with you today. So Meta, which I'll also refer to as Facebook or Instagram in this video, has some serious restrictions coming to their ad platforms in 2025 that could disrupt your marketing and ultimately your bottom line. So let's get into it. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Jace. I'm one of the owners of Dineline, where we have spent tens of millions of dollars on ads helping restaurants hit their best sales months ever. So I feel confident to give you the latest and greatest information when it comes to running ads for restaurants. And so in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what's changing on Meta, why it matters for your restaurant, and how you and your marketing team can adapt. Let's be real. You're running a restaurant, you're not a digital marketing agency, but you want to be the one to stay up to date on what changes are occurring so you can either A, send this video to your team so they know how to prepare, or B, know what's going on with platforms like Meta so you can better hold your marketing team accountable to a high standard. All right, so let's get into the main changes we're going to cover today and how to handle them. Number one, there's going to be limited tracking of the data sent back to your marketing pixel and campaigns. So Meta is going to stop sending data from certain actions like purchases, reservations, or visits back to your advertising pixel. This data is critical for your campaigns because it helps Meta learn what's working to find more people that look like your best customers. And without it, your ads are just going to lose the ability to improve over time and become less efficient. Here's an example so you can better understand. Before this change, I might send 1,000 clicks to a restaurant's webpage trying to get online orders, and I might get 50 orders from that of people who made a purchase. Well, I used to be able to tell Facebook that just based on the people who placed an order, I want you to share that information back to my marketing pixel and find more people exactly like those customers. And unfortunately, you just can't share data like this anymore. I'm sure you've seen Mark Zuckerberg in and out of court over the last few years for this very reason. But what can you do to make sure your marketing campaigns are still getting results? Because you own the data in your POS system, you can actually download a list of past customers that ordered or purchased through the POS and upload those back into Facebook. And in Facebook's eyes, you own this data, so we, as the owner, choose to share that information back with Facebook. Now you can leverage it to find more customers that already look like your best customers. To give you a real-world example of this happening to us recently, if I'm in the Toast back office here, as you can see on the screen, I can segment the different customers. You're going to download this list and upload it into Facebook ads. Facebook will then match customers' emails and phone numbers and the amount that they have spent or any other data that your POS has. Now you can find more customers using ads that are exactly like the ones spending the most amount of money with you. Update number 2, domain level restrictions. And so what this means is Meta may restrict tracking features for entire websites if they flag your domain, aka putting your domain in Meta jail. So an example to illustrate this is, imagine your website handles both online ordering and catering requests. If Meta restricts your domain, you're just not going to know how many catering leads or online orders came from your campaigns. So here's the solution. What you can do is you can actually create a backup domain. And what this means is, for example, if my domain is applebees.com, you can create a backup like applebeescatering.com. And so for some reason, if Meta flags your main domain, you can switch your campaigns to the backup domain and keep things running. The other thing you should do is go into Meta's Business Manager and verify your domain. Verified domains are less likely to face restrictions. And point number 3, higher ad costs. What this means, as many of you know, Facebook and Instagram ads have been getting more expensive every single year. Just in the last 3 years, ads on Meta platforms have increased by over 70% on average. This means it now takes more expertise and strategy to get an ROI from your marketing campaigns on these platforms. If you're not sure how to navigate these changes, the likelihood of success is much lower, and that's before factoring in the new restrictions that I'm covering in this video. And when you can't track conversions, your campaigns lose the ability to target the most qualified customers. You're already dealing with rising ad costs, and without ad optimizations, your ads will start feeling like pushing a boulder uphill. And the result, you might feel like Facebook and Instagram ads just don't work for your business like many of our clients do that first come to us, when the real issue is how the campaigns are being set up and tracked in the first place. So what can you do to combat higher ad costs and keep your campaigns profitable? Well, the best thing that you can do is leverage first-party data and the data inside your POS system. This is past emails and phone numbers of people who have spent the most amount of money with you, maybe people who have ordered online, people who have placed a catering order. Use data that you actually own and use that data to funnel that back into your advertising campaigns. This way, you're using the best data possible to get results. The other thing you can do is with higher ad costs, your ad visuals and messaging need to work even harder to grab attention. And so what we'll do with a lot of our clients is test multiple videos, multiple images, multiple ad headlines. And the goal is to find the perfect creative that resonates best with your audience. All right, guys, that's it for this video. If you stick to those 3 restrictions and you really understand it, you're gonna be able to profitably run ads on Meta for your restaurant in 2025. We're gonna try to bring more content specifically like this to give you a weapon to be able to use the same strategies that we've used to help over 2,500 restaurants grow their business month after month. So that's it for this video. Links are down below. If you're a brick and mortar restaurant that needs help growing their business, we have both our agency Dineline, where you can work with us as a direct growth partner, and our software Dishio, where we've taken everything we've learned from restaurants over the last 8 years and condensed this into one software to help you out. So those are down below. That's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.